Second down, little check play inside, and Jacobs is stuck there. Well done, C.J. Gardner Johnson, who since they signed him has given the Bears life. He seems to find his way to winners. I know you love competing against him.
Yeah, he knows that. You see all those bodies up there at the line of scrimmage right now.
And they're going to run it. Jacobs, long way to go. Wow, he got there. Jacobs turned on the speed. It didn't look like he was going to beat Brisker to the edge, but he did it. And another first down for Green Bay.
Yeah, it's hard.
First time they've touched the ball. The defense forced a 3 and out.
Can kind of back to a run with those safeties deep.
Manuel Wilson in the game. He'll get it for the first down. Wilson inside the 40. He's got 5 yards on first down.
Yeah, so what you see from Love there is when he sees those two safeties deep in the middle of the field against 7 defenders, they will take that all day long, this Packers offense.
They go quick here. Love's got time. Looking deep. Now in trouble. Here comes Montez Sweat, and he is sacked. Sweat leads the team in sacks. 8.5 for him now. And he makes the play in a 3rd and long for Love. Stands in, zips it, and it's intercepted. Another turnover. C.J. Gardner Johnson has it. Looking for blocks, and he's inside the 40. What a start for C.J. Gardner Johnson. 4 tackles and a pick on the first drive.
Johnson right in the chest. Maybe the cold weather, as you stand out there, it affects you a little bit more. Have saved them.
Kyle Monangai in the game in the backfield for Chicago on a play fake. Williams over the middle, and he zips it in there to Colston Loveland, the rookie tight end. Ball's out at the end. I don't see a signal. What's the call? Who's got it? This looks like it could be a fumble.
Wow. Kind of snatches it away. Williams.
Loveland came up with it at the end, so the Bears have it, and they'll maintain.
Tight coverage on Nixon, and Williams, he stripped. Oh. Wow, that is super tight, Dean.
Really close. First thing, is it a catch?
Is a completed pass, fumbled, and recovered by Chicago. First down.
Well, recovered by Chicago.
They're ruling catch, fumble, recovered by the offense. We're going to get a challenge here by the Packers.
Yeah, I mean, Matt LaFleur is going to challenge us, and here's the thing.
Is under review.
Looking at that replay, that's recovered by Green Bay, Dean, no? I mean, Evan Williams is recovered, has the ball untouched. Well, that's going to be. Brings us back to 2nd and 10. The Bears go with a jumbo formation, 3 tight ends here. And we get a whistle, some movement. Moving back 5.
False start. Offense. Number 84. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
They get Loveland on that false start. Pitches, zips it underneath, and a low throw, and it's incomplete to Monangai, the intended receiver there. And now it's a 3rd and long.
Yeah, you see Micah Parsons here on the right side of the screen against Darnell Wright. One guy on him. Monangai kind of breezes through, and just that effort forces Williams to step up, find an alternate throwing lane, drop it down like so many of those young QBs now are in the NFL. But he forces a lot of funky throws from quarterbacks, a lot of funky.
Third and long. Williams in deep trouble. Here comes Michael Parsons. Zips it away and incomplete, out of bounds. Parsons got through in a hurry that time.
Yeah, a lot of bodies up there by the line of scrimmage. 3rd down defense.
So after the interception, Packers defense holds. And Taylor will punt away. Doesn't get one deep near the 10. He's going to do it. Beautiful kick. Fair catch by Dobbs. Packers will take over. At this minute, they're the 1 seed, but obviously a lot can change. Rams playing right now, too. So here's Green Bay, 2nd time on offense with Josh Jacobs on the right side. And strong run's going to pick up about 6. And you know, it's interesting. This rivalry goes back a long way. Obviously the oldest in the NFL, but it's been very one-sided, to say the least, since
Bay with Brett Favre, the Aaron Rodgers, the Jordan Love has been a big reason why Chicago just hasn't found that answer, and they're hoping that Caleb Williams is the guy.
Here's Love, rifles it over the middle of Watson, in stride, and a beauty of a throw and run. Christian Watson up to the 35 that time.
Yeah, tight coverage, one-on-one. Jalen Johnson on Christian Watson. Beautiful slant route. Timing throw by Love. Look at the ball spin coming out of his hands. He don't mind the cold.
There's Love. Protected. Lofts one deep. It is caught! Luke Musgrave, full extension. Yeah, they're gonna challenge this. We'll get another look. The Bears say, let's take 2nd and 10.
319, set.
4-man rush against Love. Flips it on the middle. Jacobs, there's a penalty flag. And Jacobs is to the 41 that time. Pick up 6. Let's see what the flag is all about. And Craig Rolstad, our referee.
Personal foul. Face mask. Offense. Number 65. It's a 15-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
That's on Aaron Banks, who they give.
No, really far behind the sticks. Long way to go here.
There's only rush 3. Here's Gene Reed underneath just for a couple yards that time. So a long way to go.
Yeah, kind of the first few drives. That last drive, the first drive was kind of what the Bears have done all season. Give up a little in the run game, a little pass game, but then make a. It's been a good formula for them. Now they got them backed up in another 3rd down situation. Getting them off the field paramount all day today on these 4th down.
Love looking, throwing, incomplete. Boy, he had Dobbs actually for a 1st down. Just a little high, couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, certainly the inside part of the field and a high percentage pass game that keeps them out of those 3rd and longs, but those penalties absolutely kill you. They kill every offense.
Here's Wheelan on to punt it away. High spiraling kick, Duvernay from the 20. Heavily pursued and nowhere to run. Great special teams by the Packers. Get down there and cover it. So
I look like Ralphie from Christmas Story today. I got all kinds of clothes on.
Hey, as long as you can speak, we're good. Here are the Bears. They get it back on 1st and 10. It's DeAndre Swift looking for a little room, and he has a seam for the first time. As we go downstairs to Aaron Andrews.
Some cold ones. They didn't play, obviously, this late into the season. I got a report from the sideline about Micah. Obviously, no sleeves, which you see on this defense. He also isn't wearing one of those heated jackets when he comes over to the bench, too. So, Micah over Tom Brady.
Yeah, listen, it's 16 going down to 4. I think sleeves are okay if you want them. Here's the Bears looking to stay with the run, and Swift is going to have a 1st down. How do the quarterbacks, Tom, spin the ball? Like in weather, you're talking about how important it is to keep your hand warm.
Yeah. How
do you spin it when it's this cold, when it's hard to even function?
And as long as your hands are warm, it feels pretty much like normal. The rushing period, they should be fine today.
Here's Williams. Here comes Micah Parsons. Williams' first completion of the day. And Smythe has the catch as we go downstairs to our other cold silent.
Conditions have been an advantage for me, and I really embrace it.
We will see who embraces it more as this one goes on. Here is a run. Swift looking around, well played. Just nowhere to go. Edgerrin Cooper, speedy linebacker for the Packers right there.
Yeah, very interesting point. That
It's a 3rd and 7 for Chicago. Packers send the house. Williams in trouble. Back foot throw to the corner. He throws it away. The Packers do it again. The Bears now 0 for 3 on 3rd. Drive boot here. Dobbs lets it go, and it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. That's where the Packers will have it from the 20. We'll be right back after.
319, shot.
And Jacobs the ball up the middle, chugging forward, and still going. What an effort from Josh Jacobs to pick up 7, and that'll take us to the end of this first quarter.
319, you're set up. Hey, K. Blue 58, shot.
Jacobs, right side, dances to the middle. Good run from Jacobs. Pick up a 1st down. You look at this Packers blueprint. What's gotten them
undercoached for over the years. Not turning it over. Very good situationally. Not surprised that they're all the way down this year.
Play action. Love floats one to the flat. Got a man wide open. It is caught there. Fitzpatrick makes the catch, and he's going to be 2 yards short of a first down. So third and short coming up. Good to see that number one third down option. Second down, not third down here. My bad there. Here's Jacobs, and there's not much there. TB, this is one area where they'd like to get back to being a little more like last year. Their run game was dominant last year. It's been good this year, but not quite at the same
Efficient as it was last year. For a number of reasons, Jacobs been in and out of the lineup as well.
Here's Jacobs on third and short. First down and more for Jacobs as he plows through to deliver, and the drive continues.
Such a powerful lower body. See it right there. Kind of hunting, pecking for a hole, and then when he gets a little space, explodes through that little soft spot in the defense, and hard to.
He's off to a good start today, 41 yards. He's got more yards than the entire Bears team so far. Here though, Wilson spells him in the backfield, gets it, and nothing doing. Maybe a yard there as Andrew Billings pushed the pile back. I want to remind you about Fox College
routes as soon as those linebackers start getting aggressive. That's the benefit of this really well-designed scheme the Packers have.
Well, over the middle he goes. Musgrave makes this catch and then gets boxed at the 45-yard line that time.
Now they got to come up and start guarding those things, and those downfield throws starting to open up.
They go jumbo formation here. It is a fake. Tom, and he's got a man wide open, and it's caught for a big play and a first down. Josh Wiley, exactly as you pointed out.